Jill, Angelo, CEO and founder of Gennev. Jill, come into the studio. Fantastic to have you. I'm glad you're wearing your jacket. It's cool in the studio, isn't it?
It is cool.
It's
yeah,
chilly.
yeah.
All right.
The air's coming in.
How's your day going?
It's great. It's full energy. I'm racing all over the place. I wear comfortable shoes.
Good.
And the meetings are good. They're great.
Fantastic.
They're productive.
Fantastic. Okay, so you are the founder of Gennev. Break it down for me. What is Gennev building?
So Gennev is the first ever online clinic for women in menopause. We're a clinic that offers telemedicine access to OBGYNs if a woman wants to work with a doctor. If she wants to take more of a lifestyle approach to symptom management, she can work with one of our health coaches who are also registered dietitians and manage her symptoms through lifestyle change, such as diet and exercise and even supplements. And then finally, we have wellness products that women can purchase for symptom use. And we have free education and community that really keeps women coming back and in a safe place to actually know that their health needs are going to be met.
Nice. You said first digital clinic for women in menopause. Why has there been a lack of health services? Why did you have to be the first? You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I wish we weren't the first in many ways, but for us as a business, it's, I guess, okay, but for women, not so much. Menopause is a part of women's health that is somewhat shameful. It means you're aging. We just haven't talked much about it as a society, and so we, saw a large percentage of the population, half the population, suffering in silence as they go through this change in life, and we wanted to address it.
Yeah. I've seen on social media you've done a great job of not only creating products, but I think creating community around what you're doing, bringing women in. How have women responded to what you're building?
Most of them come to us and say, thank God I'm not going crazy. Because we know so little about menopause, including women at large, we're not educated about it ever in growing up. Most women think that maybe they're going crazy or something more is wrong with them during that phase of life. And so when women find us, they're ready for support. They're ready to connect and share with other women that might be going through the same things, or they're ready to just have their needs met and keep it to themselves, but they like knowing that they're in a place that finally understands them.
One reason I love following Gennev is that you're always innovating, always coming out with new, whether it's products or services. So where are you at right now in product development? What are you rolling out? What are you excited about?
Yeah, 2020 is going to be a big year. Number one, so our products are our technology platform as well as our physical products. Physical products, we have a lot of new ones coming out, more supplements and some other categories I won't name yet. We want to keep that a bit of a surprise.
Okay, all right.
But from a technology perspective, we're finally using the data that we have grown or received from women over the last couple of years through our menopause assessment. It's proprietary. Women spend about 7 minutes inputting information about themselves so they can understand where they're at in their menopause journey. And in 2020, we're finally taking that data and architecting our system in such a way that we can actually start to use it to benefit women in terms of recommending new services and products for them.
Fantastic. I know we did a story about you in the most recent issue of the magazine, kind of outlining what corporations still need to understand about women's health, and you're outlining some of those issues. And I wonder if maybe you could just give a highlight, one point or two that you recall from the story.
So today, 20% of the U.S. workforce are women of menopausal age. So it's a big audience. And interestingly, we were just on the Today Show, and one interesting outcome of that were a number of different large enterprise tech companies reached out to us and said, would you come in and talk to our workforce, our women? And so I think the conversation with this increased workforce of menopausal age, it's starting to pop up in the workforce. And women, if they can't sleep, if they're suffering from extreme fatigue, hot flashes, night sweats, it's going to impact their productivity at work or even brain fog. And yet women don't really want to go to their manager and say, hey, I'm subpar in my job right now because of this. So we've got to find safe ways to support women in the workplace, and that's what we're working on.
Awesome. Well, I'm happy to hear that you got those invitations and that those conversations are happening. Jill, always awesome to hear what's happening with Gennev. I hope it continues to be a great week for you, and thanks for joining us in the StartUp studio.
All right, thank you.
Have a good afternoon.